There's a new danger on our roadways that drivers are completely unaware of. Construction signs used to warn everyone about lane closings and detours are being targeted by thieves.
They're stealing the batteries from the signs, which display important messages to keep you from going the wrong way. The companies that own these signs say it's just a matter of time before a theft leads to a death on the road. Jen Waugh has a warning for all drivers.
Signs like this one are all over our city, warning us about the speed limit and new traffic patterns. I want to show you something. As you might imagine, they are critical at night so that people know, for example, what's on the other side of this overpass. But these kinds of signs, they are going dark. And it's all because of what's locked inside this panel.
Hardly looks like anything of value, but police say the lead in these batteries can be sold for scrap for $10 to $15 each. So while you and I rely on these signs to tell us where to go and what to watch out for as we drive along local roads, thieves only see dollar signs. Police say they can make between $80 to $120 off the 8 batteries that keep these signs flashing. These are just a handful of the local people accused of selling the batteries for cash. Police reports revealing 70 batteries stolen in just 10 days, 63 batteries in another string of sign thefts, and 30 batteries in another local case, all in just the last few months. Each theft means signs like this go black. Acme Barricades tells us around the state it's had as many as 500 batteries stolen from road signs in just 6 months.
This is when a theft can lead to not only a death, but a multiple deaths.
Happy Alter, owner of Bob's Barricades, talking to us via Skype from his office in South Florida.
When you drive down the highway and see an arrow flashing so that you get over into the other lane, and if you don't get over there, you're going to go right into it. If the battery's stolen from that target arrow, that's where the theft becomes a death.
Drivers would get confused, and if the signs aren't there or if they're not working, yes, they could cause accidents.
Mike Goldman with the Department of Transportation says he's worried too, hearing that these signs are being sabotaged for their batteries.
Particularly when drivers get used to certain behaviors over the years and they have to change their driving habits, meaning going from one lane to another.
Jacksonville police say battery thefts have become such a problem, they're working undercover to catch thieves in the act. One of the detectives, whose face we're not showing, now warning would-be crooks who may be thinking about committing the same crime.
We're out there 24/7. You never know where we're at. You can just ask the people we've already arrested. They're very surprised when we come knocking on the door and they have no clue how we get them.
JSO is one of just a handful of departments around the state that has a metal task force, officers who are specifically assigned to investigate scrap metal thefts. So they are doing all sorts of clever things to catch battery thieves. So why are these batteries all of a sudden being stolen in large quantities? Crooks are taking what they can sell, and batteries are not regulated by the state. Here's the backstory. Last July, a list of 20 items containing metal were added to the state law that regulates what recyclers are allowed to buy off the street. On that list, manhole covers, funeral vases, aluminum copper wiring like what you find in air conditioners, things that used to get stolen all the time. Well, since they were added to that list, thefts of those items have dropped 30 to 47% around the state. So the law is definitely helping. At the time, I'm told some people wanted batteries to also be added, number 21 on the list. But since not a lot of batteries were being stolen at the time, number 21, batteries never made it into the law. And now thieves are changing their targets. Now, you should know car batteries are also valuable to metal thieves, but they don't make as much off of them and are not stolen nearly as often as batteries at road construction signs because it just takes crooks longer to get under the hood and get the battery out. Now, coming up at 6, the 3 car parts that are most frequently stolen, a favorite for thieves, and what you can do to protect your vehicle.